Hello everyone, today we are going to solve O-Level Maths D, Paper 1 in session May-June 2018, Paper 1-1. So let's begin with the first question. In question 1, A part, we need to evaluate this expression. So first we need to subtract the two numbers. So we have 3.5 subtract 1.9. So from 5 we can't take away 9, we need to borrow, we are left with 2 and 15. So 15 subtract 9 is 6 decimal and 2 subtract 1 is 1. So we have 1.6 divides 0.8. Okay, to get rid of the decimal, we need to do 1.6 over 10 times 10 over sorry, not the decimal this time, it's 8. So we can cancel the 10. 8 times 1 is 8 and 8 times 2 would be 16. So the answer is 2. Now for the B part, we have addition, division and subtraction. We need to use a bad mass. So first we need to do the division. So the division is between 6 and 3. So 6 divides 3 would be 2. And then we need to do addition. 9 plus 2 would be 11. 11 minus 4, and the last we need to do subtraction. 11 take away 4 would be 7. So the answer is 7. Okay, now for the question number 2, in A part we need to work out 15% of 80. So 15% of 80 is 15 over 100 and times 80. So 0 is cancelled with 0. 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 3 is 15 and 3 times 4 is 12. Now for the B part, workout, we need to subtract the two fractions and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So first we need to make the denominator same. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 is the common denominator. And now we need to cross multiply. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract 5 times 2 would be 10. And 21 subtract 10 would be 11. So the answer is 11 over 35. Now for question number 3, write these numbers in order of size starting with the smallest. Okay, so let's see which one is smallest. So first we need to arrange all the numbers in terms of decimal. So what is 1 by 3? So 1 by 3 in terms of decimal, if I can do 3 outside, 1 is inside, and a decimal 0 decimal 10. 3 times 3 is 9. Again subtracting 1 is left, another 0. 3 times 3 is 9. And again subtracting 1 is left, so the 0.1 by 3 would be 0.333 and so on. This is 0.32. Now what is 15 by 40? So we have 40 is outside and 15 would be inside. Okay, so 40 times 1 is 40, but we have 15, so we have a 0 and decimal 0, so 150. So we need to do 40 times table to get 150. So if we can do 40 times 2, 40 times 2 would be 0 and 80. Okay, now what is 40 times 3? So we have 120. So 120 is closer to 150. So we can write it down. So 40 times 3 would be 120. When subtracting, we have 30 and another 0 and 0, 300. So 40 times 3 would be 120, and then for 4 times 4 would be 16, it would be 160. For 5, now 40 times 7, 4 times 7 is 28, so 40 times 7 would be 280. Now we have 20 is left. Now this answer is 0.37 and something. Now this is 0.3. Now what is 9 over 31? So let me solve. 31 is outside and 9 is inside. Now we have a decimal and 0. Now we have 90. So 31 times 1 is 31. 31 times 2 is I guess 90. 31 times 2 62. Yes, times 2, this would be 62. And when we subtract, so 90 subtract 62 is 28. And we have a 0, bring the 0 down, it would be 280, and we have 0.2. I guess it's easy, just keep it 0.2. Okay, now let me arrange the numbers from smallest to largest. So which one is smaller? 0.333, 0.32, 0.37, 0.30, or 0.2? 0.2 is the smallest, so the smallest is 9/31. And then we have 0.30, and then we have 0.32, then 0.33, that is 1/3, and the largest is 0.37, that is 15/40. Now question number 4, in A part, the diagram shows a part of a shape which is symmetrical about the line L. Complete the shape. So if it is symmetrical, means when along this line L, means both the sides must be identical. So from this point we have 3 down, so it means from here it must be 2 points, right? We have 2 down and 2 to the left. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 up, so this point 2 up. Okay, and then we have again 2, we have this, and then connecting with this point. So as you can see, both the sides are identical, so the shape is symmetrical about the line L. Now for part B, the diagram shows part of a shape which has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Now the shape has a rotational symmetry of order 2 about the point O. Complete the shape about this point. It has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Okay, so from this point we have, this point would be 1, 2, and from here 1, 2. This would be the new point. Okay, and this 1, 2, and 1. So 1, 2, and 1. Okay, and what would be this point? It's just 1, so this point. So 1 and 1, 2. So 1, 1, 2, this point. So let me draw the remaining shape. So this has a rotational symmetry of order 2 about the point 2. Question number 5. The plane leaves London on a flight to Dubai. The plane lands in Dubai where the local time is 15:20. Okay, 17:20. The flight time is 6 hours 50 minutes. The local time in Dubai is 3 hours ahead of the local time in London. Calculate the local time in London when the flight left. Okay, so the plane lands in Dubai when the local time is 15:20 and the flight time is 6 hours and 50 minutes. Okay, so 17:20, we need to add 6 hours and 50 minutes. Because this is the, we need to subtract to find the time when the flight left from Dubai. Okay, so 0 subtract 0 would be 0. We have 6 over here and 60. So we have 6 subtract 5 is 1, and 1 plus 2 would be 3. And 6 subtract 6 would be 0 and 1. So at 10:30, the plane left Dubai. Now we need to find the local time in London when the plane left, and we have given the information that the local time in Dubai is 3 hours ahead than the local time in London. So for the local time of London, that is at 10:30. So from 10:30, we need to subtract 3 hours to get the local time in London when the plane left. So this would be, it's 3. We need to subtract. So it's 7:30. So means at 7:30, the plane left London. Right. Now for the B part, at one time during the flight, the temperature inside the plane is 17 degree. The temperature outside the plane is -43 degree. Work out the difference between inside and outside temperature. Okay, the difference between inside temperature and the outside temperature. So the inside temperature is 17. Subtract the outside temperature is negative of 43. So basically we need to do 17 plus 43. So we have 17 plus 43. 7 plus 3 would be 10. And 4, 5, 6. So the temperature is 60 degree. Right. Now for the C part, the plane leaves London when the temperature outside is 17 degree. The plane rises to height where the temperature outside is negative 43 degree. The temperature decreases by 2 degree with every increase of 300 meters in height. Now we need to calculate the increase in height of the plane. Okay, so we have given the information that for every the temperature decrease 2 degree for every 300 meters increase in height. So this 2 degree is representing 300 meters, right? Okay, now, and we have given then we know the difference between the temperature of inside and outside, that is 60. So we need to find okay, so first we need to find what is 1 degree. 1 degree would be 300 divides 2, that would be 150 meters. This would be the height, right? We need to find the increase in height. Okay, so for 60 degree, this would be 150 times 60. So 150 times 60, this would be, if we can do 15 times 6, 6 times 5 would be 30. And 6 times 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, and we have a 0. So it would be 900. Sorry, 9,000. Yes, because double 0, we need to add 9,000 meter is the increase in height of the plane. Question number 6 in A part. What fraction of this 4 by 4 square is shaded? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 4 by 4. So if we can work out the area, so we know that the total area would be equals to the shaded area and unshaded area, right? And what is the total area of this square? The total area of a square is 4 cross 4, right? The shaded area, we need to find the shaded because they said what fraction of this 4 by 4 square is shaded. So we can just keep the shaded as it is. And what is the unshaded area? So as we can see, this is not shaded, so it look like a triangle, a right angle triangle, and its area is half base times height. Base is 1, 2, and 3 units, and the height is 2 units. So the area is half base times height, right? Okay, and we can see this part is also not shaded, so this part is basically a rectangle and a triangle. So this shape is a triangle, as you guys can see. So it is a right angle triangle again. So half base times height. Base is 1 unit and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So it would be half base is 1 and the height is 4. Plus this is a rectangle. So the rectangle length and width dimensions are 1 and 4. So 1 by 4. Right. So 4 cross 4 would be 16, and this would be the shaded area. And here we have 3, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 plus 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the shaded area would be 16 subtract 9. So from 16 take away 9, this would be equals to 7. So we can say that the shaded area is 7 out of 16 because we need to find the fraction, because the total area is 4 cross 4, that would be 16, and the shaded would be 7. So 7 out of 16 would be shaded. Okay, now for the B part, the youth club has 150 members. 60 of the members are girls. What percentage of the club members are girls? Okay, so 60 are girls out of 150, and the percentage, that is times by 100, right? 0 is cancelled with 0. So we have 600 over 15, right? Now we can do 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 times 2 is 10 and 0. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 4 is 12 and 0. So 40% of club members are girls. Now for part C, Ben is given some money. He spent some of it and saves the remainder. The ratio of the money he spends to the money he saves is 3:1. So 3 is the money he spent and 1 is the money he saves. He spent $15. Calculate the amount of money Ben was given. Okay, so as we know that the spending is $15, right? And from here he spends 3:1. Okay, so 3 is representing 15, right? So, and we know that we need to find the amount of money he was given. The spending ratio is 1 and the saving ratio is the spending ratio is 3 and the saving ratio is 1. So the total would be 3 plus 1, this would be equals to 4. So if 3 is the spending is $15 and 3 is the spending, this would be equals to 15. What would be 4? We need to find the total amount, that amount of total money. 4 would be 15 over 3 and times by 4, right? 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 4 would be $20. So this is the total amount of money he was given. Question number 7. Question number 7. Osama recorded the number of items bought by each of 20 customers at a shop. So the total number of customers are 20. The results are shown in the table. Number of items bought and the number of customers. In A part, write down the mod. Mod is the most frequency. So these are the frequencies. The number of customers are basically the frequency. So which one is the most? 7 is the most, and it comes at when the number of item bought is 5. So we can say the mod is 5. Right. Now for the B part, find the median number of items bought. So median is basically half of the value. So half of 20, because the total customers are 20. So this would be equals to 10. Now we need to find at what number of item bought the 10 appears. So 3 plus 0 is 3, and then 3 plus 5 would be 8. 8 plus 3 would be 11. So 10 appears in this class when the number of items bought is 4. So we can say the median is 4. Right. Now for the C part, calculate the mean number of items bought. Now for the mean, we have the formula for the mean is sum of fx over the total, that is 20 customers, right? Now we know that f is the number of customers are f, and the number of item bought are x. Now first we need to find fx, the product. 1 times 3 is 3, 0 times 2 would be 0, 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 3 would be 12, 5 times 7 is 35, and 6 times 2 would be 12. Right? Now we need to add all of them and dividing by 20. We will get the mean, right? So this would be equals to 3 plus 15 plus 12 plus 35 plus 12 divides 20, right? Okay, so we can say 35 plus 15, this would be 30, 40, and 50, and plus 3 would be 53. So this is 53, and 12 plus 12 would be 24, and dividing by 20. So 53 and 24, so 4 plus 3 would be 7, 5 plus 2 would be 7. So 77 out of 20, this would be the mean, 77 out of 20. You can also convert it into mixed number. If we can say 3 and we have 20, so 3 times 20 would be 60, and 60 plus 17 would be 77. So 317 over 20 would be the answer. Now for the D part, Osama draws a pie chart to show the data. Calculate the angle of the sector on the pie chart which represent the number of people who bought 3 items. Okay, so let me find how many people bought 3 items. For 3 items, 5 bought 3 items. So we can say 5 people bought 3 items out of 200 people, and the total pie chart is 360-degree, right? Okay, so if we can cancel the zeros, and then we have 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 8 is 16. And then we have 5 times 18, so 18 times 5, 5 times 8 would be 40, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 would be 90, so 90. Question number 8. A, B, and C are the points on the circumference of a circle center at O. A, B, and C. These three are the points on the circumference of a circle. Its center is O. O is the midpoint of BC. O is the midpoint of BC. It means OC and OB both are half, right? And both are same because this is a diameter and these two are the radius. A, B, C is 38. A, B, C. This is 38. Tangents are drawn from T to touch the circle at A and B. So T, A and B. So it means this is a tangent. So these two sides are identical. It means these two angles must be equal, right? Now for the A part, calculate angle BCA. BCA. This angle we need to measure. Okay, so if we consider the triangle ABC, this angle A is a right angle, right? So if angle A is 90, angle B is 38, we can easily find angle C. So we can say that angle A is 90 plus angle B is 38 plus angle C we need to find, the sum would be equals to 180 degree. So 90 plus 38, this would be 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 128. So angle C would be equals to 180, subtract 128, right? So from 180, if we take away 128, this would be, we have 7 over here, and 10 minus 8 is 2. 7 minus 2 would be 5, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So that angle is 52 degree. This angle C is 52. Right. Now for the B part, calculate angle ATB. So where is ATB? ATB. This angle we need to measure. Okay. So as you can see, this B, C, B, and this T, this is 90 degree. Right, this angle is 90. So if this angle is 38, what would be this angle? We can find that angle by doing 90 subtract 38. So we have 8 over here, and 10 minus 3 is 2, and 8 minus 3 would be 5. So this angle is 52. Right. So this angle is 52, as we know that T is a tangent at point A and at point B. So these two sides are same. So if angle TB and TA, both the sides are same, then angle B and angle A must be equal. So this is also 52. We can find angle T easily by adding 52 and 52 and then subtracting from 180. So we can say that 52 plus 52 plus angle T, this would be equals to 180 degree. So angle T would be equals to 180, subtract, what is 52 plus 52? 2 plus 2 would be 4, and 5 plus 5 would be 10, so 104. Okay, so 180 subtract 104, we have 7 over here, and 10 minus 4 is 6, and we have 7 and 0, so 76 degrees is angle ATB. Now question number 9, find the integers that satisfy this inequality. Okay, so first we need to solve for x. So we need to remove this 5 by subtracting 5. So 1 minus 5 is less than 3x is less than equals to 11 minus 5. Right, so 1 minus 5 is minus 4 is less than 3x is less than equals to 11 minus 5 would be equals to 6, and then dividing by 3, so negative 4 by 3 is less than x is less than equals to 6 by 3. So we have 4 by 3. This would be 3 is outside, 4 is inside. 3 times 1 is 3. Subtract, we are left with 1, and we have a decimal 0. Bring the 0 down. 3 times 3 is 9, and then again 1. So this is 1.33. Yes. So negative 1.33 is less than, x is less than equals to 3 times 2 would be 6. Okay, now we need to find the integers that satisfy this inequality. So if I can draw a number line over here, right? Let's suppose it's a number line. So if I can choose a number negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, right? So we have equality at 2, and negative 1.3 must lies between negative 1 and negative 2. Let's say negative 1.3 is over here, right? So these are the numbers that the given inequality satisfy, and we have a circle over here because this is not including, right? So we need to find what integers are satisfying this inequality. So as you can see, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, these integers are satisfying this inequality. Minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Now question number 10. The scale drawing below shows a barn ABCD. Okay, AB is 7 meter. So we have a barn ABCD. AB is 7 meter, and BC is 4 meter. B to C is 4 meter. On the drawing, 1 centimeter represent 1 meter. So we need to remember this scale that 1 centimeter is representing 1 meter. The horizontal rail is attached to the outside wall of the barn from A to B. So from A, B. From here, the horizontal rail is attached. Jasper is a dog attached to the rope 3 meter long. So 3 meter is representing 3 centimeter, right? By using the given scale. The other end of the rope is attached to the rail and can slide along it. On the diagram, shade the region where Jasper can go. Okay, so from A to B. So what we need to do is we need to open the compass of 3 centimeter because 3 meter is equals to 3 centimeter according to the scale. This is more than 3. Yes, this is exactly equals to 3 centimeter. So we need to put it on A and draw an arc. So this position the Jasper can go, right? And doing the same at B. Right? Okay, and if we can measure the 3 centimeter from point A, so this is 3 centimeter, and from point B, this would be 3 centimeter. We can draw the line as well. So we need to shade the region where the Jasper can go. So the shaded region would be this circle, and this line, right? So this whole portion is shaded. So Jasper can move in this whole region, right? Question number 11. We have given the product of the matrices and find A and B. So let me do the multiplication. So rows are going to multiply with the columns. 2 times 4 is negative 8, and A times 3 would be positive 3A, right? And then we have 2 times B would be 2B, and A times 2 would be positive 2A, and minus 3 times minus 4 would be minus 12, positive of 12. 3 times 4 is 12, and negative times negative is positive. and 1 times 3 would be 3, and negative 3b, and plus 2. And this would be equals to 7, 15, 10, and 2, right? So it means, as you can see, 12 plus 3, this would be equals to 15, right? It means minus 8 plus 3a is equals to 7. Now we can easily find the a, so 3a would be equals to 7 plus 8, so 3a would be equals to 15, and from here a would be equals to 3 times 5 is 15, so a is equals to 5, right? Now we can find the b as well by comparing these two terms, so negative 3b and positive 2 would be equals to 2, right? So positive 2 would be cancelled, so here the b would be equals to just 0, so the b value is 0 and the a value is 5. Now question number 12. Massia record the color of 100 cars passing the school gate. Her results are recorded in the table. So colors of car and the frequency. In A part, use Massia's result to estimate the probability that the next car seen is a blue color. So blue are 9 and the total cars she record is 100. So 9 out of 100. Now for the B part, in the next hour, 500 cars pass the school gate. Use Bassia's result to estimate the number of these cars that are red. So 12 cars are red out of 100, and now 500 cars pass the school gate in the next hour. So we can cancel the zeros and we have 12 times 5 would be 60, right? Now for the C part, Colin records the color of the next 100 cars passing the school gate. His results are shown in the table below. Use Basica's and Colin's combined results to estimate the number of red cars that would be seen when 500 cars pass the school gate. Okay, we need to combine both results. Okay, so for red, right? So in case of Basia, 12 are the red, right? So 12 are the red, and for Colin's case 18 are the red, and then dividing by 100 for the Basica and 100 for the Calends, right? And the total are 500 cards times by 500, right? Okay, now 12 plus 18, so 8 plus 2 would be 10, and this would be 30. So this would be equals to 30 over 200 and then times by 500, right? So 100 plus 100, so we can cancel the zeros and we have 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 we have 15 times 5. 5 times 5 is 35, and 5 times 1 is 5, and then plus 2, that would be 75. So the result is 75. Now for the D part, which of the estimate in part B or part part C is likely to be the best? Give a reason for your decision. Okay, so which of the estimate in B or C is the best? So as you can see, for B, the result is 60. For C, the result is 75. So which one is the best? So we can say that the part C is the best estimate. Why? Because the part C based on the large sample, and the large sample gave us the more accurate answers, because in part B only for Basicas, but in part C for both, for Colin and the Basica. So we can say that the best estimate is C, because it based on larger sample, which gives more accurate results. Question number 13. The table below shows the masses of 10 mothers and their babies at birth. Okay. Now, in A part on the grid, complete the scattered diagram. The first 6 points have been plotted for you. The first 6 are already done. So when the mass of a mother is 70, the mass of a baby is 3.9. Okay, so we are at 70. Mother mass is horizontal and the mass of a baby is vertical. So 70 and 3.9, we have 3 and we have here 3.9. Yes. And the mother mass is 89. This would be 4.3. 89 and 4.3. So 89 is over here and we have 4, 4.1, 2 and 3. This point. When the mother mass is 57, the baby mass is 3.2, 57 and 3.2. So 57, 55, 56, 57 and 3.2, 3.1 and 3.2. And the last, when the mass of a mother is 75 kilograms, the mass of a baby is 44.4. 75 and 4.4. So 75 is over here and we have 4, 4.1, 2, 3 and 4, 4.4. Okay, so we have done the A part. Now for the B part, what type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? So as you can see, when the mass of a mother increase, the mass of a baby also increase. So it is a positive correlation. Right. Now for the C part, on the scattered diagram, draw the line of best fit. So this would be the line of best fit because it passed through as many points. Now for the D part, Anna has a mass of 82 kilograms and gives birth to a baby. Use your line of best fit to estimate the mass of her baby. So 82 kilograms, the mass of the mother is 82 and we need to find the corresponding mass for the baby. Okay, so we have 80, 81 and 82. Here is 82. And from here the mass of a baby is, this is 4.1, 4.15. Yes, because this is 4.1 and it them in the middle, so it is 4.15 kilograms. So it must be different in your case. It depends on the line of best fit. So question number 14, factorize completely. In A part, first let me arrange the terms. 2ax plus 6bx and then minus 3by and minus ay, right? So if I can take 2 common and x common, we are left with a plus 3b. Taking negative y common, we are left with a plus 3b. Right, and the two factors are 2x minus y and a plus 3b. Right, now for the B part, so if I can take 3 common first, we are left with 9x square and minus y square. So here we can use a formula of a square minus b square. So 3 is common, that is 3x plus y and 3x minus y. Question number 15, we have given the functions f of x and g of x. In A part, we need to find f of 5. So we have f of 5 is 3 subtract 2 times 5. That is 3 subtract 10. That is negative 7. Right. Now for the B part, g of negative 2. So 4 negative 2 whole cube and minus 1. So we have 4 and negative 8 minus 1. So 4 times 8 is 32. So minus 32 and minus 1, that is minus 33. Now for C part, find and simplify f of 4x cubed minus 1. So we have 3 minus 2, 4x cubed minus 1. Right? So 3 minus 2 times 4 is 8x cubed and and positive 2 times 1 would be 2. So this would be equals 2 plus 3 would be 5 minus 8x cube. This is a simplified expression. 5 subtract 8x cube. Question number 16 in A part, evaluate this expression. So 3 cube is 3 times 3 times 3, that is 27. And 3 exponent 0, so anything exponent 0 is 1. So 27 subtract 1 is 26. Now for B part, simplify completely. So we have A cube and A power 5. So we are left with A square and B, and we are left with B square. So the terms we are left with 9b square over 16a square, and the whole exponent is 1 by 2, right? So we have a square root. So 9, square root of 9 is 3, square root of b square is b, over square root of 16 is 4, and square root of a square would be a. So 3b over 4a would be the answer. Now for the next question, number 17. The diagram shows a square ABCD joined to a right angled triangle BEC. BE is 6 centimeter, EC 7 centimeter. Calculate the area of the pentagon ABECD. Okay, so the area of a pentagon is basically equals to area of a square ABCD plus area of a right angle triangle BEC, right? So area of a square is side times side, and area of a triangle is half base times height. So this is a base and this is the height, but we need to find the dimension for the square. So since it is a right angle triangle, we can easily find out the hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. So the side BC square, this would be equals to the side BE square plus the side EC square, that is 6 square plus 7 square. So 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, and when we add 36 and 49, so 36 plus 49, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1 and 5, and 4 plus 4 would be 8. So this is 85, and this is BC square. So the BC would be equals to square root of 85. So B to C, this side is square root of 85. So all the 4 sides of a square are identical. So the area of a square we can say is side times side. So square root of 85 times square root of 85. And area of a triangle is half base times height. So this would be half, base is 6, and the height would be 7. Right, so square root of 85 times square root of 85 is just 85, and this would be equals to 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 7 is 21, right? And 5 plus 1 would be 6, and 8, 9, 10, so 106 centimeter cube is the total area of the given pentagon. Now question number 18, we have given the speed time graph. The speed time graph shows the motion of the car. In A part, describe fully the motion of the car represented by each of the line A, B, B, C and C, D on the graph. A, B has been done for you. So A, B is the accelerates for the first 20 seconds at 0.9 meter per second square. Okay, so this is a line A to B. It means the car accelerate for the first 20 seconds. So this B point is at 20 seconds, yes. So the car accelerate, this is the acceleration of 0.9 meter per second for the first 20 seconds. Now what the line BC represent? So BC is basically the constant speed. This is a constant speed when the speed is constant. And what is the speed over here? The point is 15, this is 16, 17 and 18. So this is 18 is the speed, the constant speed of 18 for how much time? If I can draw the line over here, and we need to find out the time. So from 20 we have 60, 1 2 3 4 5. This would be equals to 70. Okay, so BC is a constant speed of 18 meter per second for from 20 seconds to 70 seconds. So 20 to 70, this would be 50 seconds. The total time is 50, right? So we can say that BC is the constant speed 18 meter per second for 50 seconds. Right, now CD, we need to find what is CD. C to D, this is obvious that it is a deceleration. If AB is acceleration, then CD is a deceleration. For how much time and by how much rate is a deceleration. So to find the deceleration, this would be equals to from 18, this is speed is 0 to 18. So the speed is 18 out of time 70, 80, 82, 84 and 85. So 70 to this point is 85, 70 to 85 is 15. So 18 out of 15. So how much? 15 is outside, 18, 15 times 1 is 15, 3 is left, and we have 30, 15 times 2 is 30. So it is a deceleration 1.2 meter per second square. Right, so CD is a deceleration 1.2 meter per second square for 15 seconds. Right, now for the B part, find the total distance traveled by the car during this motion. So the total distance is we can say that the distance traveled for the speed time graph is equals to area under the curve, right? So we need to calculate the total area basically. So as we can see, the given curve is split into three shapes: a triangle, a rectangle, and a triangle. So we need to find area of these three and then adding up to get the total distance traveled. So from the point A, B, for this triangle, we have the base is 20 and the height is 18. So area of this triangle is half base times height, that is 20 times 18. So if I can write it down, half 20 times 18. Plus the middle portion, you can see it is a rectangle and this dimension is 18 and this would be 50. So 18 times 50. 18 times 50. Plus the last is also a triangle, that is half base times height. Base is 15 and the height is again 18. So we have half 15 times 18. Right. Okay, so let me simplify it further. So 2 times 10 is 20 and 2 times 9 is 18. 10 times 18 is 180, right? And 18 times 50. So if we can do 18 times 5, 5 times 8 is 40, and 5 times 1 is 5, and then plus 4, this would be equals to 9. And when we have 50, this would be 900. Plus we have 15 times 9. So let me do 15 times 9. 15 times 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 135. So let me add all the three to get the total distance traveled. So 180, 900 and 135. So we have 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 and 1, and 9, 10, 11, 12. 1215 meter. Question number 19 in A part. One day in 2016, the population of Nepal was this. Write this number correct to three significant figure. 1, 2, 3. So 7. And the number after 7 is 9. So it is more than 5. So we need to add 1 and 7. So it would be 2, 8, and 8. And the numbers after are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So replacing the others with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So this much with the population of Nepal, correct to three significant figures. Now for the B part, the table below shows the approximate population of some countries in 2016 and their land areas. Okay. In the first part, the population of India was approximately this much. In the table above, complete the row for India, write the number in standard form for India, the population. Okay. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.3 times 10 exponent 8. Now for the second part, calculate the total land area of India and Nigeria. Give your answer in standard form. The total land area for India and Nigeria. So India, the land area is this much. Nigeria, the land area is this much. We need to add both of them to get the total. Okay, so first for India and for Nigeria. So first I want to convert the same exponents. So we have 3.3 times 10 exponent 6 for India, and if I can convert it into exponent 6, this would be 0.92 times 10 exponent 6. Right, now we have the same exponent, we can add them up. So 0.92 adding with 3.3, so we have 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 and 2, and we have 4. So we can say that 4.22 times 10 exponent 6 kilometers square is the total land area for India and Nigeria. Now for the third part, which country in the table has the smallest population per kilometer square? Okay, so we have a population and per kilometer square. It means we need to find population over land area, right? And we need to find the smallest one. Okay, so for the first, so if we can just divide their 10 exponent 8 and with 10 exponent 6, so 8 over 6, this would be 10 exponent 8 minus 6 would be 2, 10 exponent 4 and 10 exponent 6, 4 and 6, 4 minus 6 would be 10 exponent minus 2, 6 and 3, so 6 minus 3 is 3, right? And 10, 8 and 6, 8 minus 6 is 2, and 8 and 5, 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay, so we need to find the lowest one, the smallest one. So we have negative power is the smallest one, and it is for the country Greenland. So the answer is Greenland. Now question number 20. A paving slab is a cuboid with the length 40 centimeter, width 20 centimeter, and the depth x centimeter. Its volume is 2400 centimeter cube. Find the value for h. Okay, so the cuboid, we know the formula for the volume of a cuboid is length times width times height, right? So the volume is 2400, and this would be equals to length, that is 40, times width, that is 20, and the depth, that is height, h, right? So we need to find the value for h by doing 2400 dividing by 4 times 2 is 8 and double 0. So we can cancel the zeros, and we have 8 times 1 is 8 and 8 times 3 is 24. So we have 3 centimeter is the value for h. Now for the B part, calculate the volume of the concrete needed to make 100 of these slabs. Give your answer in meter cube. Okay, so as we know that the volume for one slab, we have a volume 2400. For 1000 slabs, the volume would be 2400 times 1000. So this would be 2, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. This is in centimeter cube. But we need to find our answer in meter cube. So if we use the conversion that 1 meter has 100 centimeter, 1 meter cube is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeter cube. It basically 10 million. Yes. So to convert it into meter cube, we need to divide it by 10 million. Yes. We can cancel the zeros 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can cancel the 5 zeros, and 2.4 over 10, this would be 24 over 10 would be 2.4 meter square. Now for the C part, a mathematically similar slab has a length 60 centimeter. Calculate the volume of the concrete in centimeter cube needed to make one of these larger slab. Okay, so if it is similar, then we need to use the concept of similarity, right? So the length we have given is 60. We don't know the width. Let's say W is the width and the height is H, right? So first we need to find the dimensions, and then we need to find the volume by using the formula for the volume of a cuboid. So now the length is 60 and before the length was 40. So we can make the similarity concept that 60 out of 40, this would be equals to the width now is W and the width before is 20. So from here we can easily find the value for width. So 0 is cancelled with 0. So the width would be equals to 6 over 4 times 20, right? And we have 6 times 2 is 12 and 0 and then 4. So 4 times 3 is 12 and 0. So the width is 30 centimeter, right? Same concept we use for the height. So 60 over 40. Now here the height is H and before the height we got is 3 centimeter. The height is 3. So dividing by 3, we can cancel the zeros, and from here the height would be equals to 6 by 4 times 3, right? 6 times 3 is 18. 18 dividing by 4. So 18 by 4, we can do 4 and 18. So 4 times 4 is 16. And 2 is a remainder. And 0 and 4 times 5 is 20. So 4.5 centimeter is the height. Now we need to find the volume. Volume of a cuboid is length times width times height. So this would be equals to length is 60 that we have given, the width we got is 30 and the height is 4.5, right? So 6 times 3 is 18, so 1800 and times 4.5, right? So let me multiply the numbers. So if we can shift this decimal point 1 unit to the right, we can cancel the 1 0. So 180 times 45, right? So let me do it. 180 and 45. Sorry, multiplication. 5 times 0 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 1 is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 900. And a 0. And then 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 8 is 32. Right? And 4 times 1 is 4. 5, 6, 7. Let me add 0, 0, 9, 10, 11. And we have 8. So 8,100 centimeter cube. Question number 21. We have given the vector P and a vector Q. In A part, write 3P minus Q as a column vector. So 3P, so 3 times P, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12. Subtracting the Q, negative 4 and 3, and this would be 9 minus minus would be plus. 9 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 12 subtract 3 would be equals to 9. So 13 and 9 is a column vector. Now for the B part, R is the point 11 and -2, and O is a point 0, 0. The vector OR can be written in the form of P plus N cube, where N is an integer. Find the value for N. So OR is equals to P plus N cube. OR is basically R minus O. So O is just 0, 0. So OR is equals to 11 and -2. And this would be equals to P, that is 3, 4, plus N, and the Q, -4 and 3. Okay, so let's find the value for N. So making an equation, 3 minus 4N would be equals to 11. So minus 4N, this would be equals to 11 minus 3, and minus 4N, this would be equals to 11 minus 3 is 8. N would be equals to -2, because 4 times 2 is 8. So N is -2. Now question number 22. In A part, find S when T is 121. So we need to find S when the T is cube root 121 plus 4. So this is a cube root of 125, and the cube root of 125 is 5. So the value of S is 5. Rearrange the formula to make T the subject. Okay, so taking the cube on both sides, so S cube would be equals to T plus 4. So for T, S cube minus 4, this would be equals to T. S cube minus 4 is a formula for T. Question number 23. State which of the figure above could be the graph of. Now for A, we have a cubic function x cube plus 2. So let me find which graph look like a cubic function. So as you can see, this curve, such type of curve look like a cubic function, right? Okay, so this and this. So this is x cube. This is a graph of x cube, and it is plus 2. So plus 2 is a vertical translation. So 2 units up. So this must be at point 2. So the figure F is showing the graph y equals to x cube plus 2. Because at the origin is x cube, and when you're moving 2 units up, it would be x cube plus 2. So the figure F. Now for the B part, y equals to 2 by x. So which graph is 1 by x? So this graph is 1 by x when it is closer. Now it is 2 by x. So the figure is, this is only one graph. It is obvious that the figure A. Now for part C, we have y equals to 2 minus x cube. So the parabola must be a parabola. So we have two graphs, B, shape B, and the shape E are the parabolas. Now x is negative, so parabola is downward, opening is downward. So this is y equals to 2 minus x cube. So figure E. Now for question number 24, in A part, show that this can be simplified to the given equation. Okay, so let me simplify all the steps. So first we need to take the LCM by cross multiplication. So 12 is going to multiply with x minus 1, and 10 is going to multiply with x plus 2, and dividing by x minus 1 into x plus 2, this would be equals to 7 by 2, right? Okay, now we can simplify. 12 times x minus 12 plus 10x, 10 times 2 is 20, over x square plus 2x minus x minus 2, this would be equals to 7 by 2. Now we can do a cross multiplication. So 2 is going to multiply with this term, so I can arrange it as well. So 12 plus 10 would be 22x, and from 20 take away 12 would be 8, and 7 is going to multiply with x square plus x and minus 2. Okay, so for further simplification, we have 44x, and 2 times 8 is 16, 7x square plus 7x minus 7 times 2 is 14. So 0 is over here. We have 7x square, shifting all the terms to the right, plus 7x and minus 44x, minus 14 and minus 16. So we have 7x square, and from 44 take away 7, this would be negative of 37x, and 14 and 16, negative of 30. So this equation is exactly similar to this one. 7x square minus 37x and negative 30 equals to 0. Now for the B part, solve by factorization. Okay, so we need to factorize this equation. So finding the two values for x, 7 times 30, 7 times negative of 30 is 7 times 3 is 21, and then 0, so negative 210. Now we need to find the factors of minus 210, and their sum must be minus 37. So if we can do 5 times negative 42, this is minus 210. And if we do 5 minus 42, this is minus 37. So we can break the midterm easily. 7x square plus 5x minus 42x minus 30 would be equals to 0. Let me take x common. We are left with 7x plus 5. And now let me take negative 6 common. 6 times 7 is 42x, and 6 times 5 is 30. And the two factors are x minus 6 and 7x plus 5. This would be equals to 0. Now we need to solve the two x values. So both the factors are separately equals to 0. So from here x would be equals to 6. And the other value we can say is 7x plus 5 would be equals to 0. So 7x would be equals to negative of 5, and x would be equals to minus 5 by 7. So these are the two values for x. So this is the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, you can let me know in a comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.